Okay, so I just put the McKee's 37 uh, glass restore polish on here. So, like I said, I'm doing part one backwards. I've actually already applied it to these two windows, so I can actually just demo it here. Pretty straightforward. I put enough on here to kind of, so I don't have to go back and reload my applicator. So I'm just working it in. Like I said, I'm removing the spray coating, which is not that durable. You can actually use, if you wanted to, you can actually use whatever polish you're using for your paint. A lot of people do that. The only thing is, at least with some glass, like some polishes, are a bit more oily, so it takes forever to get those oils off of the glass when you're prep wiping. And so I've had issues with, especially with CarPro Fly-By Forte. That one's a little bit more finicky to work with because it kind of just, it didn't like when I used the regular polish on there. Let that haze for a little bit. I'm just gonna do this real gently because of the coating on these glass mirrors is real thin. You don't want to go crazy. So don't machine polish, but you can do a light hand polish like that. But as I was saying, I need to get some towels. I'll get my towel when I'm speaking here. The glass tends to be a little bit more porous, and it absorbs whatever product is on there. So that's why I was saying, if you use an oily polish, it's a bit harder to remove those oils. And I noticed this when I had Fly-By Forte, because that thing did not do very well. As soon as I hit it with Ceraglass and then eraser, then it did a lot better. It performed just the way it should. So because the first time I used, I forget what polish I was using at the time. It might have been Optimum Hyper Polish or something like that. Yeah, and it just didn't do good. So again, for this McKee's 37 polish, you just go until it hazes, just like a regular polish. It's pretty much ready to be wiped off at that point. I just put my finger right through that spot. I don't know if you guys right here. Again, you don't want to lather it on there. You don't need a lot of product. And get yourself a few towels, because you're going to be going through this product. This product tends to load up on your towel a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just going to flip it to a clean side. And this is one of those wizard towels, or whatever the heck they were calling that at the rag company. Works good for glass because there's no nap to this thing. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and move it over. And flip my towel to a clean side. I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. Have to lay it on. Got to cover this phone for a second as I fold this towel. Okay, so this thing's ready to be wiped off. Again, you can just take a swipe through it if you want. It doesn't need to be sitting on this forever. And actually what I did on the other side is, on the front glass I put the SPS graphene coating. So then I can actually compare it to another paint coating on this side, just to see if I'm getting any spots throughout the year, or throughout whatever time I decided to recoat this car. Pretty disappointing that the graphene stuff's still spotted on here. Okay, so we do that. I think on this front window I'm going to do Adams here, and then I'll do SPS in the back, because on the other side I have SPS on the front. So let me just go ahead and wipe this glass off here. And I'm going to coat these windows with these little glass mirrors, I should say, with SPS as well, so that if it does rain, these tend to spot up when the water gets on there. We'll see if that does a good job. Okay, so I'm going to chuck this towel in my bucket. I'm going to go ahead and get this McKee's M122. Spray it on there. Spray it on there. Okay, so I just flip it over to a Kirkland towel and I use the low nap side. What you'll notice is that McKee's product will flash off the surface. Actually flashes faster than some of these other prep wipes. I'll probably hit it one more time just to make sure I got every single oil off of this thing. Okay, so we just hit it with one spritz. And the reason for that is just to make sure we have everything off the glass. And it's okay if you get some overspray on there, it's not going to hurt your coating. Okay, let's flip this over here. Kind of just one last final wipe, and I can tell you that since this towel's dragging, it's ready for some coating. Alright, so that's really it as far as prepping the glass. I'm not going to go ahead and show you guys the application of the coating on here because you guys saw it back on that glass. It's the same process. Pick whatever paint coating you're doing and put it on your side and rear glass if you have a car. Even if you had a what do you call it, sunroof, panoramic roof. In my case, like my Camaro's got the T-tops on it. Just use whatever paint coating is on there. For anything that's going to get wiper abrasion, like your front glass, maybe your rear hatch in the back, get yourself a dedicated glass coating that holds up to a wiper abrasion. So that's glass coating prep and glass coating application. It's really that simple, guys. It didn't take long. You can do it by hand. I was doing it by hand. You can do it by machine if you like. It'll save you time. But since I don't have to be anywhere anytime soon, I just did it by hand. So really that's it. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.